to know when somebody's coming. If I'm going the wrong way for this section, I'd rather not run into somebody. That was a thorn bush. That's not fun. Oh, I'll go this way. Yeah, his knobbies feel a hell of a lot better over this. So, I'll definitely be looking at a trail bike rather than a cross-country or generic mountain bike, because the trail bikes tend to have a lot more travel. They're intended for really bumpy terrain. As you can see with this thing, it's got some bumpy terrain. Achievement unlocked. So, Destiny 2 is right around the corner, and I'm trying to figure out which console I'm going to pre-order for, because a lot of my friends played on PS4, and I think the core group agreed to do PS4 again, but I'm not sure. So I put a call out on my Facebook asking my friends what they want to do, and I'm pretty sure they're going to say PS4, but there's always stragglers that decide they're going to do PC or 360 or whatever, usually for tech reasons. Like, oh, the 4K is so much better on PC. I don't care about exclusive content. So, the shitty thing is, the PS4 is going to get exclusive content yet again until like December. So, if you're the type that just eats content up alive and rips through it, runs out of stuff to do pretty fast, and you've got a PS4, you'll probably want to go that route. Although my friends and I ripped through all the PS4 content pretty damn fast the first time around. So I don't know. Probably end up being PS4 regardless, because I'm pretty sure my core friends who played almost every night after work are buying it on that. And we got pretty good as a team for raiding. I don't care so much about PvP. I'm all about co-op and killing as many bots and bosses as possible. Honestly, I think the community is a lot healthier in co-op than PvP. PvP can get pretty toxic. It's just the competitive nature of the beast. So, probably be PS4. And my wife and I are talking about doing a trip to Deals Gap for my birthday next month. I don't know if I want to do that or just put the money aside for a bike. I haven't been to Deals Gap in a long time. I still have some fix-up stuff I need to do on the Diavel to tidy it up. The wiring harness, in a few different spots, is coming off the frame because various techs who worked on it didn't bother to zip tie stuff back on. Ain't that a bitch? So, I've got a bunch of little harness things I need to go through, and it really annoys me that Ducati Akron didn't just take care of that. I mean, they charged me $40 per spark plug for spark plugs I could have gotten on Amazon for $11. So I don't think I'm going to be going back to them for anything. The bike runs okay, but that's just bad business. I wouldn't have mind if it was like 50% or double, but charging me 4 times the value of a part, that's some bullshit. So kind of annoyed. And it was 7 hours of labor, so it was like $700 just for the labor. They went ahead and fixed the wiring harness thing for me without even calling me, and probably charged me an hour labor for that. And I told them that I would just do it myself if they can't get the part for it. And it doesn't look quite as nice as I was hoping it would look. Like, it doesn't look factory, it looks like a repair. It's got the cloth tape just kind of wrapped around it. And I would have done a really, really thorough job with really nice waterproof sealed glue infused shrink wrap, or I would have just completely removed the wires, because all they were was the 2 USB ports that I added. Go figure. That's why the bike was running just fine with those 2 wires stretched and cut. So that's kind of annoying. But they did say that the valves were all in spec. And everything looked good. He said it's a great looking bike. Of course, any dealership's going to say that. They want to make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. But some of the valves were a little on the loose side. The rest were all like perfect. So I did a good job breaking the bike in. They replaced the engine oil and filter. Of course, they used a Ducati filter that doesn't have the nut on it, like the K&Ns I use. And the Ducati filters cost twice as much. So there's that. And I really hope they didn't over tighten it, because then I'll have to punch a hole in it and twist it off like I do every time I take my bike to the dealership. Because nobody bothers to use a torque wrench or lubricate the seal before they put the damn filter on. Fun times. Otherwise, they did the job. They saved me some time, although I probably spent as much or more time driving back and forth to drop off and pick up the bike than if I would have just done the damn job myself. And I would have saved at least $700 doing it. So shame on me for being lazy. All right. Now I'm going to go to the left, going back the way I came, not doing the narrow one just yet, still too oily for that. I think when I get home, I'm going to order those billet GoPro mounts so I can have a rear view, handlebar rear facing view, and this gimbal forward facing view. It is pretty in Northwest Ohio. One of the things I really missed in California was this lush greenery, the humidity in the air. the smell of the plants and the dirt. It's just so different. The air just feels so much nicer, so much cleaner. You don't get all that dust. Don't have to deal with the traffic. All you hear is the cicadas. Constant chirp. I think I went the wrong way again. Screw it. I'm almost done. I went totally the wrong way today. I'm almost. It's like, crap, is it black or red? So, I'll show more of this Smart Halo thing next time. And I might even do a night ride and test out the headlight. That's the arrived at destination sound. You can see it flashing green.